Hey everybody and welcome back to JJ's Reptiles. This video actually wasn't even meant to be made, but I was thinking to myself, like, why am I not making this video? So we got an incubator. We got this guy from Amazon, I think it was. It was like Amazon, like 90 quid or something like that. Most of you guys will most likely have seen this and probably purchased it or thought about purchasing it. Like, let's check it out. Let's see what this thing can do, if it's even worthwhile buying. Like, this thing's been running now for about an hour. Obviously it's 33 up here is where it's showing. Now what I've done to check this, I have got one sensor which is at the front middle shelf, and then I've got one sensor which is at the back top shelf, just to kind of see what the middle's doing and what the top's doing. Really it should all be doing the same thing. Maybe a little bit warmer towards the back, like the same principle as a fridge. It's always colder right at the back, you know. Now the sensor which is the front one, middle shelf, which is this one, is showing 32.4, so it is a little bit lower than it's saying it is, but that's at the front. And then we've got this one which is bang on 33.3 degrees, and that's for the one right at the back. So obviously the sensor for the incubator is right at the back somewhere inside there. So there is a slight difference by a few degrees. 32.2 now, 32.9, so that's dropping slightly. It has just switched off. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It does have its own temperature cooling system, so it will switch off and on as it goes. Now it does come with this little light thing up here, which does nothing really. It's just a light. It's just a light. That's all it is. Just a nice blue light. We've got the temperature for up and down, pretty straightforward, and just a power button. So it is quite a nice design. It was packaged well. It was clean. It was completely sterile by the look of it. The temperatures though, 32 degrees now, 32.7. These are still okay temperatures, but the fluctuation is drastic. In a sense, like, it just went from 33 to like 31.9 to 32.7, so it's dropping down fairly quick in a way, especially towards the front. But it does come with certain features, does this thing, like you have the ability on the back to turn it to silent mode, or to change it from DC power to AC power. That's pretty much the only features there, but they are features at least. But well, time will tell really. We're going to leave it for a few hours, see if it kind of settles itself down, if it gets to a nice steady temperature. But let's go ahead and check out some of the eggs that we're aiming for this season. So at the minute we've got our wild type, which is currently in with the albino. There has been quite a few locks. They're not locked currently, but there has been quite a few locks. Now our albino male here has got some crazy patterns. It's kind of a dinker project really. Hoping to see if there's something in him which will pop out this season. Just purely because there's a lot of unusual yellow markings coming out in him. I don't know if I can pick these up with the camera. Let me see if we can zoom in and pick some out. See there, a lot of really strange yellowy orange just blotches in places. Now I'm only considering this a dinker project purely for the principle of I have another albino male, which is here, which shows absolutely no similar markings whatsoever. Beautiful contrast though. It's decided to humid his tub up by flicking his water ball over earlier on, which is always always nice. But he's in beautiful condition as this male. Proven breeder, which I'm quite happy about. And then over here we have our beautiful Mojave, possible OG. And she's tied in there quite nicely with our piebald male. As you can see, the tails are so close together, may even be locked. No, definitely not locked, just right close to each other. He's looking to say hello. But this is just two of our clutches that we're expecting to aim for this season. So we'll be going for the Mojave pied. The Mojave in here has also been bred to another male at the same time. Now this Mojave entry was also bred to our Mojave possible OG. And oh, you know what we're aiming for. We're aiming for some blue-eyed Lucies. But he looks absolutely gorgeous. He's currently weighing 570 grams. So we're going to have a look at some of our G-stripes. Now the G-stripe gene, it's a recessive gene. It's something that we picked up beginning of last year. The male is ready to go. The male he's straight up ready. The female is weighing 950 grams. So I'm hoping she pushes through the 1,000 gram barrier straight away. But probably not. I'm probably going to be just having to struggle a little bit and just get her to push over that little extra bit. So she's definitely going to be a next season project, but she's looking fantastic. Beautiful coloration to him, really, and that stripe is quite perfect. By the look of it, he's just going into shed. So he'll obviously be sizing up very soon. And we keep him directly alongside his female partner. She's just come out of her shed now. And again, you can see that stripe is a very prominent stripe. Very nice. And the sides very blushed out there. But she's putting some good weight on. As you can see, she's a big girl. She's big girthy. And she's getting there quite nicely. In this one here, we have our Lemon Blast female. Believe it or not, the missus actually acquired this. It was found as a pinstripe. She bought it as a pinstripe for a very low price, and as soon as I saw it, I knew straight away it wasn't. Now, as you can see, it's very muted. Usually it's bright orange, but she is deep in blue right now, so I'm not going to mess around with her too much. She's not aggressive, she's just probably going to be a little bit irritable. But that's going to be another one which is coming along quite nicely. When I last checked, I think the Lemon Blast was about 700 and something grams, and she's just in blue now, so she's sizing up, so hopefully she should be pushing up quite nicely as well. That's going to be next season. My G-straps will be next season. I'm trying to think what else we've got going for next season. Next season we've also got, this is the Classico from D & Joe's, which will be going into the breeding next season. Beautiful snake, beautiful snake. And if any of you guys ever get a chance to check them out on Morph Market or anything like that, great set of people, know a lot about what they're doing, and they've got some absolutely stunning animals. This one here is another Classico. This one, however, is a het albino, which I'm hoping to be proving out. The guy that I bought him off said that unfortunately, even though he was a het albino, he'd never actually owned an albino male to put to her to even try. But with me having a proven albino, I'm going to be putting him to her next season. These two have already been bred last season. For now, everybody, thank you for checking out our channel, and also for checking out the Incubator review. Hopefully the Incubator will work well for you guys, and hopefully it works well for me if we choose to keep using it. And thank you for checking out the snakes and everything else as well. Hope you guys have a great day. See you all later.